Cornstarch has many advantages and is generally used in baking. However, how to substitute a variety of types of flour for cornstarch? Cornstarch is a fine, white powder extracted from corn kernels. Flour as a substitute for cornstarch. Essentially, flour is the main ingredient in baked goods, whereas cornstarch does not make cakes and cookies. Although it is needed in a few shortbread recipes. It is due to cornstarch consisting of only starch. When it is heated, it is great at absorbing fluid, unlike all-purpose flour, including fiber, protein, and starch. Arrowroot flour. Arrowroot is produced from the Marantas root and preferred over cornstarch since it is rich in fiber. Also, it is gluten-free, so it is appropriate for individuals who have celiac disease. In addition to that, it turns into a clear gel when it is combined with water, so it is perfect for thickening liquids. When using this type of flour, use the same amount of cornstarch to obtain comparable results. However, it requires more cooking time than cornstarch. Rice flour. Rice flour is naturally gluten-free and is a powder produced from finely ground rice. It is widely used in Asian culture desserts. Likewise, it acts as a great thickener in recipes. For that reason, making it an effective alternative for cornstarch. Also, it is colorless when combined with water, which is convenient for clear thickening liquids. Unlike arrowroot flour, it is suggested that you use twice as much rice flour as cornstarch to achieve similar results. All-purpose flour. Most likely, all-purpose flour is commonly found in your pantry, as it is usually the go-to-dry ingredient in most baking. Cornstarch and all-purpose flour are thickeners in pies fillings. Cornstarch is mainly used together with flour to soften the flour. As a result, it creates lovely crumbs without the baked goods entirely falling apart. Also, it is commonly used to make baked goods gluten-free. What is the best substitute for cornstarch in baked goods? At the same time, rice flour is a great substitute in cookie recipes. Cornstarch and flour go well as substitutes for one another, although they differ in their baking uses. It all relies on how you want the baked goods to turn out, so do not be afraid to test arrowroot flour, rice flour, and all-purpose flour as substitutes for cornstarch. Cornstarch substitute. Fruit pie filling, arrowroot flour. It is a good substitute for cooked dishes that plans to be frozen. However, it is not recommendable for dairy-based recipes since it tends to be slimy. In a large bowl, take 1 tablespoon of arrowroot flour to replace 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Baked goods, rice flour. It is especially for shortbreads and cookies, as it tenderizes the final product. In a bowl, place 2 tablespoons of rice flour for every 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Baked goods. All-purpose flour. It is a great thickener. However, it will not result in the same glossy shine that cornstarch makes. 1. Set your frying pan to low-medium heat, then add 2 tablespoons of oil. 2. Add 3 tablespoons of flour as a replacement of 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. 3. Continuously whisk the flour until roux gently forms bubbles and has the desired shade. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.